I think a lot of people do what I do on eBay is I look at newly listed because I'm trying to snipe the people that don't know what they're doing.
Hey, Bluegrass, can we go thrift shopping?
Hello, YouTube world. My name is Anthony Long. Welcome back to the Bluegrass Picker channel. You came back? Cora, they came back. She doesn't believe you. What sold on eBay yesterday? First thing that sold, this Nintendo 64. It's just a cheap game. I saw it comp for $10, so I put it up for $10. It sold eventually. World Driver Championship. I thought about throwing it into a bundle with some other games, but I already had 4 or 5 that doesn't sell that good, so I'm just going to save them and got it sold. I've got a bunch of Pokemon in 64 that hasn't sold yet, but I have them kind of high, just waiting for those collectors to come by. They'll sell, but this is all profit at this point. Another card that I had up was this Alex Rodriguez rookie, and it is the best, well, one of the better rookies that you can get that was possible. This was a Beckett graded, and it's 9 mint, which isn't that great. Why I didn't keep it, but it's Beckett's the second best BGS. This is kind of the old one compared to PSA, at least in my opinion. There's other people will probably tell you that's not true, but I like the way they do it because they'll put the corners, the centering, each one has a subgrade, which is something PSA doesn't do. PSA just puts out 10 or 9. You'll never even know why. That's why a lot of times people will crack them open, send them back, and get a different grade. That's why you kind of know that, you know, if you're buying PSA to collect forever and think it's gonna, you gotta be careful, because I think some of those gradings, and you talk to some people that do a lot of grading, and PSA gives them like 0.25% to get a better grade. So the more you pay them, the better grade you get. So how exact is it? You know what I mean? So don't put too much into things. You can utilize it, but be careful. Anyway, this sold for $29.95. I thought it was a good sale. Alex Rodriguez is known as the guy that got caught cheating. So, and the last thing that sold was this Nike composite bat. It's a drop 3, which it'll say right here, -3, which -3 means these are the ones that high school baseball and college baseball use. Maybe I'm wrong. That's what I studied one time. They may have changed that since. But that's the one that is more frequently used. And this is the composite. It has the 2 different layers here. It's in pretty good shape. It's not a perfect bat, obviously. But I disclosed it, showed all the good pictures. The grip's not that great, but one thing you find about this is the people that get it are going to put their own grip on. So if you wouldn't put your own grip on it, spent the money, they're going to take it off anyway. It's not going to help much. And so this sold for $49.95. If I remember right, I picked this up for $3. And so $3 into 50. And I think it's like $15 I think I charged to ship it, which is about how much it'll be. It's still heavy, but you know how to, I've done a couple golf clubs. You just, be careful, honey. She might knock my light over. You can Frankenbox. You get the 3-sided box from USPS, the free ones, and you know, there's lots of videos out there. Commonwealth Picker and Cincinnati Picker, all of them have good videos. And you just kind of put the big one up, and it'll be about to here, and then you put the next one on like a cap, and then tape it all up. Works pretty easy. But there's 3 things that sold. My eBay's been a little bit slow. I've been churning it, kind of relisting a lot of things. Like right now, baseball cards, sports cards at least, are free listings, insertion fees. And so I've been almost all of my cards relisting him, because I think a lot of people do what I do on eBay is I look at newly listed, because I'm trying to snipe the people that don't know what they're doing. And so I like to throw up the new listing all the time, because people might feel like they're getting more of a deal, you know what I mean? And you're bringing it back up there without promoting it. And if you study promoting a lot, you have to churn them. If you promote it, you have to take it down and re-promote it real quick, because the promotion runs out real fast. When the money runs out, then they almost bury the thing. So I'd rather just relist a lot of times. And something we found out recently, you know, we used to always, most of the community used to sell similar because you get a new number and all this stuff. But if you just push relist, it still gives a fresh number. Plus, it keeps the watchers that were watching, it sends them a notice that it's relisted. And so at least they might stay around. But a lot of times when I relist it, I'll raise the price up. I just went back and raised up all my pools cards because he's doing good in spring. It's his last year. It's going to be on people's mind to get this guy's stuff because he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. So 5 years after this year, he'll be Hall of Fame. And so people are starting to think about like, oh crap, I better get his stuff now. And that's why a lot of my pools cards have been selling. But anyway, I'm just going to keep talking. But grind on, friends.
Bye from Bluegrass Pickers. Stay tuned.